Looking for more interesting angles with your camera? I might have the answer for that. Or maybe you're looking for that bird's eye view and you haven't got a drone, which in the woods can be quite costly. I might have a solution for that. Maybe this is your angle. Make yourself look big. Or maybe you can't quite get the right angle to watch these mushrooms grow. I mean, I'd like to know what this mushroom is actually. It's rather large. Might have a solution to that. And so here it is. It's a selfie stick stroke camera holder. It's designed to hold my iPad mini. I find it a struggle to find places to balance it, to get the right angles for things, as you may have noticed in previous videos. But hopefully this now is going to change things. It's just a stick on one end, sharpened to a point. I have actually added a bit of polymorph onto the end of this so that it, well, I want it to last a little while. You can just stab it into the ground, not worry about the end blunting or anything because it's plastic. And there is also a hole drilled through here. I'll explain that later why there is a hole there. Moving up the stick, we have two grippers, for lack of a better term, but they basically just hold the iPad. I've flattened it so that it sits a lot more flush, because on a flat surface obviously it will sit a lot better than on a round surface. So it's round down this end, and this end has been pretty much split in half up to here. And then I've added a blob of thermoplastic or polymorph, or lots of other names, but morph plastic. It's basically plastic you can heat up and mold around anything you like, and it's super strong. This will bind to this stick. Well, look, it is bound. I don't think a super glue or a wood glue or any other glue would, maybe araldite, but yeah, this is super tough on here, and it's the same with this end. Anyway, you can see that is just not coming off. It's nothing particularly neat. It is purely just a blob of it, and then a little carabiner in the end. Again, I'll explain the use of this in a little while. So there you have it. The iPad, which I'm currently using to film, would sit in here, and it's super snug, and you can literally do that with it and it'll stay in its little frame. So obviously if you want to record something just straight at you, just put it in the ground like so, and this thing is secure. If you want to point it at the floor, again, the iPad would slot in here and you could angle it straight down at things that are very close, or if you want the other way, to give you that looking up at yourself, make yourself look like a giant. But the extra thing that I've designed with this is the holes and the carabiner, because I've found this is just a bit of stick, not particularly strong. But yeah, it comes out this side and that side. So what happens then, with this end, you can tie a rope or paracord preferably into this end with a stick on the end and a lot of, well, however high you want to go up a tree or anything that can support it. Throw it over the branch and then you can hoist this up the tree to whatever height you like just by pulling it over the tree. As it gets nearer to the top of the tree, you would have attached another paracord around these little hooks. So then you can control what angle you want by adjusting the string on this end or the string on this end. So you can have it as high up the tree as you can throw a log or a stick or whatever you've got, which a stone with a hole in, which is meant to be magical, by the way. And yeah, you can get up there to those heights. Obviously, be a bit careful when you're chucking logs or stones up on a string because they're going to come down, and it's easy for it to swing around and perhaps hit you. I got lucky, but that's not to say everyone will. So that's basically it. And like I say, if you want to watch TV, you literally just plonk it in the ground wherever you want it, whatever angle you want it, and watch the screen. It's not rocket science, but it's just another use I've found for this incredibly useful stuff called polymorph, which seems to bind to wood like nothing else. But yeah, pop in the comments if you can think of other uses or maybe even improving this design. You're more than welcome to make money off of it. Unlikely you will, but it's just another use for this thermoplastic. I intend to show you as many uses as I can for this stuff because it is just a fantastic product. Get some now, and I'm not being endorsed by thermoplastic or any other biased companies' opinions. This is just bloody handy stuff to have for bushcraft. Thanks for tuning in, and you take care. Yeah, you take care.